Good afternoon.
Good evening. What the hell, guys? Honestly, I had a little speech planned. I was going to say something so profound, and we switched the stream on, and $155 gets donated. We haven't even done the first run yet. My name is Apache Smash, by the way. Welcome to Limeade 2.0, presented by Lime City, benefiting our good friend Solid Strife. It's going through some hard times at the moment. We put this marathon together. It was so easy to put together. Like, we just said, oh, can you submit to our marathon? And within 3 days, we had like a full schedule. Like, thank you so much, everyone. We had to put an extra day on just to accommodate everyone. Like, I can't believe how good this community is. I've been an admin at this community like pretty much since the Discord started, and you know, month on month, it just gets better, more inclusive. I meet new people. I don't even know what to say. House, please take over, mate. What is going on?
Lovely. Hello everyone, my name is Hustus. Thank you so much for tuning in here to Limeade 2.0. It's a pleasure. I'm going to be hosting for you today a little bit in the beginning and leading you through the show, the first day here, or free really. And I can just really repeat a little bit what Apache already said. It's a great purpose that we're going for here today. For Solid Strife, father of 2 children, we're also presenting lots of great games. There's runs. There's speedrun races happening tomorrow as well. We have a very amazing thing happening later today with Magic Sword 3, run by Major Zero in the chat control chaos, so you can also determine what happens in the game. I'm looking forward to that, and many, many more things to come. But before we begin, just a quick shout out already to the people that have donated to the cause. We start with Zero Karen with $100 without a message. Thank you so much. J93 with $30. And I also couldn't resist in putting myself $25 and my message I've written myself while I was still a bit clear in mind, because I'm also hyped right now. Let's get this party started and also have out a good speedrun friend and that. Alongside of that, we also have massive amount of subs already given out here. So everyone, thank you so much. Welcome. Let's get this party started. Before we begin, a quick introduction. We have JosephJoestar316 here, kicking off the show with Medical Sword 5 Ground Zeroes in the category Stealth No Kills. Hello, hello. How are you doing?
Hello, everyone. Shoutouts to Lime City once again for putting on this marathon. I was happy to participate in it the last time, and I'm proud to do so again. And we'll be running all the missions of Ground Zeroes, Stealth No Kills, which is kind of an oxymoron because we're actually going to be getting away with some kills, quote unquote. But it's going to be loads of fun, and once we hit OK here, the time will start. And so if we're all ready, I will count us down. Okay.
Quickly change over the scene. Everything was good. I'm ready for you as well.
All right. So first run of Limeade 2.0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, Big Boss is definitely ready today. Yeah, he's lighting the cigar, just knowing what's gonna be coming. So. We're starting with the main mission by coincidence, since it is the lead into Phantom Pain, but before we get into all the details, I'm just going to be holding my breath as we try to run past the first obstacle, which is this spotlight and a guy at the fence line. And thank goodness I made it, because that's actually the very first reset point in the entire run. So, the whole idea of running able to sneak past guard patrol patterns, since they are, you know, kind of like, you know, running in real time. So you don't want to be, you know, slouching too much. So we're meant to go for Chico, since it's going to be easier to extract later. Next, we're going to be, well, after running into that fence, we're going to be calling in Morpho, giving him a head start, which is going to be part of our first of 2 extracts, while we do some prep work by tranking all these other guards, since they are basically unaware of what's going on. Right, so that guy that I tranked twice, he'll go down shortly after, so I'm just going to try to conserve trank ammo. Then we're going to hold up that guard, and hold-ups in this game are incredibly useful. Okay, I just hit Ricochet, but no big deal. So it's gonna make these three look up at it, and then while I trank that guy, they're gonna focus their attention on him while I hold up the rest. Yeah, didn't I mention that holdups were broken? Okay, so Kaz says wait till the area is clear. Well, you guys decide. I mean, it looks clear to me. Right, so Morpho's coming in, so we're gonna throw this flare, because the guards just, I don't know, kind of ignore you. They just focus all their attention on it, giving you time to just run up, trank them, and hold them up.
Just don't forget you might put it in danger of being shot down. This is Morpho. Have arrived at LZ.
Alright, so there's our buddy Morpho. Okay, so he kind of got a little carried away with his flight pattern, but that's fine. We're just gonna wait for him carrying Posum. My back does sounds like you're not carrying anyone, and because you're programmed any loading animation when you're at full sprint, so they just kind of teleport in the chopper. Alright, so while Morpho's complaining about getting hit, we're just gonna bail out the tank and make our way to Chico.
Gifted subs from
did you
Raichu
need to chime
today.
in?
Thank you so much, Raichu, for that. Amazing.
Man, way to go,
That's all.
dude.
Way to go.
Alright. Alright, so we're also gonna just make sure the area's clear. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Yeah, sometimes I got the spotlight can do certain things that can make the exit a little bit more complicated, but once again, we're just making use of the weightless glitch. So as you can see, I'm running at full speed. There's Morpho. We got Chico. And just like with Pies, because I'm running at full speed like this, there's no loading animation for Chico, so he just kind of magically teleports in while we climb in ourselves. And that is the first mission. Try to trank this guy for bonus points.
Sure enough. Do we have time for one?
Oh yeah.
We have Solid Snake 16, also a great runner that we all know from Resident Evil and Metal Gear Solid games. And he donated $5 and says, great cause, let's have an awesome marathon. Good luck to all runners.
Alright, so there's the proof in the pudding, and man, what a split time to get for the first mission. So, as you can see,
Hey.
I didn't kill anybody, I didn't get spotted, we got a meme finish time, which is just unintentional, but what a better way to start. But I guess while I skip through the rest of these like post credits for the main mission, because like I said, this is the introductory that leads into Phantom Pain. I started running this category about a little over a year ago. I was looking for a new game to speedrun at the time, and I kind of noticed an opening in the stealth no kills category. Started to put a run together. It was roughly like 45 minutes long. One Coolman XOF, who is incredibly good at the game, came from any percent originally, and then noticed that I was running stealth no kills, gave me some really helpful advice and just tips on how to make the run better. And between him, myself, and Waki Yaku, we've traded world record in the normal New Game Plus category. I think I traded with Coolman at least like 4 or 5 separate instances I can remember. It's a really competitive and satisfying category with its occasional bouts of frustration. You know, the guards can kind of be, you know, your best friend or your worst enemy. But what we're going to be doing now is going through the side ops, which are not really canon to this story, but they're just fun to do. So we got to take out these 2 guys named Glaz and Palitz. But you might be thinking, well, wait a minute. This is stealth no kills, and you can't be killing anybody. Well, I beg to differ, so I'll demonstrate how we get away with murder here. So we're gonna be getting in position up to this little like ledge here. Then we're gonna throw a smoke down at this blade of grass. Gonna make sure that it stays on, which it does. So there's target 1, boom. And then target 2, I'm gonna do the safer strat, wait for him to lean his elbow down, boom. Gonna blow up that barrel, throw a smoke. Okay, so I just ran back to the checkpoint, which you might be wondering, well, why is that? So once I load back in, wait, Politz is dead. Glaz is dead. How can this be? I mean, even this guy at the exit, like, entry point here is baffled by it. So I did, in fact, complete the mission. Right? So here, look at this.
Mission complete. I'm stunned, boss.
So, what happened?
We're on the same.
So, in Ground Zeroes, you can, you know, injure targets by kind of critically wounding them, and then they'll just eventually bleed out. And the checkpoint speeds up that process and allows you to advance forward in the mission where they both had bled out, and then you just simply exit the mission area. Are we running into some tech issues? Kind of reading the chat.
Just a few. But it looks like it's caught up again. We're already working the back end, hopefully stabilizing it.
Okay, yeah, maybe the box is
Could be
just
fine.
maybe the box is stunned by what I just did. And just the frame
I am
can't
for
keep up.
sure.
All right, so we're on to the first and only auto scroller of the run, which is the Intel Rescue Operative, which we're gonna be saving a VIP guest. I won't say who it is. You know, I'll kind of leave that for suspense. And then while we kind of get ready for this mission, we're gonna enjoy some tunes while we wait. Wow, we appreciate this Moai statue head, which somehow got placed up here.
How did that happen? I got a few messages I can read out for you if you want.
Absolutely, go ahead.
We have Half-Baked Snake donating $5, going, let's go! And we have Apache Smash donating $20, saying, thank you so much everyone for working together to make this possible. Best community in the world. Let's get those bunk beds.
All right, awesome. Keep those donos rolling in. All right, so the one time that Kaz is actually helpful by using the grenade launcher. Now, I assure you, right, this guy is dead, but I'm not the one who did it. You know, if you make a tower collapse like that, as long as the explosion is far enough away, I don't know, the tower just collapsed by itself. Just one of the many things you can do to get away with murder. Okay, so there's our VIP guest. As we just provide more cover fire. Alright, so see this barrel here? We're going to be using this a lot. Oh, nice. Yeah, it doesn't matter if that Jeep makes it in the water, but it just looks cool when it does. Wait, what's this? Another one? Man, someone placed these all over the base. Alright, so now we're listening to possibly my favorite soundtrack in the game, which is the Zona Vendors soundtrack. You know, because playing this song on this mission is just absolutely epic. Would totally recommend it. Alright, so we're just resuming providing cover fire. Not really a whole lot going on, just taking out certain things like this guy in the truck. And that guy in the tower. Kind of looks familiar. I don't know. Maybe the sunglasses throw it off. What do you think, House?
Yeah, it doesn't seem right.
You handle that vehicle like a pro. I'd expect nothing less.
Okay, that guy... Alright, there we go. Yeah, for some you can get away with not taking them out, but for others you do want to make sure you clear it ahead of time. More than just, you know, for the protection of our VIP guests, but it just helps speeds this up. Because there are certain sections where you need to take out the guards on your screen in order to advance. I'll kind of explain which ones they are in just a little bit. As I carefully try to take out that guy, which I did. You know, I would spare this guy the mercy of taking him out myself, but I say we just let the barrel do it for me. Alright, so this section coming up is one of the areas where you need to take out these guys in order to advance. You will lose time if you like hide behind cover. Wow, I can't hit him. Okay, there we go. Perfect example of why you don't want to do that. Alright, so here's another one. Just gotta take out all these guys on the screen. Okay. Alright, then we're going to be using the barrels back here. One by the forklift. One by that container. Take out these two. Alright, so now we're going to start descending, where we're going to actually hop out and do stuff. Which, again, we're going to be preparing for that by taking out these guys as best we can before we get off. Okay, so we're going to get the guy in the tower, this guy by the fuel tank, and this guy by the stairs. Okay. So as we approach the area where a guy crashed into the wall, we're going to pick up this rocket launcher to deal with that tank. Oh, no! Well, not to worry. We're just going to be throwing 1, 2, 3 grenades, and a rocket launcher to the back. And just like that, the tank is gone. And for those that watch me run this game, whenever I get to this part, no run is complete without the big boss strut. I mean, even Big Boss is jamming out to what he's listening to. Alright, so now we're going to be exiting the mission shortly. Wow, nice shot. Which we got one less obstacle, which is this helicopter. Now, for stealth no kills, you want to be very careful you don't hit anywhere near the middle. So what we're going to do is aim for the tail of the chopper, which is enough to damage it while keeping it far enough away to not kill the enemy guard that's in like that open door there. Alright, you know what? We're going to change the tunes up a little bit because we have to wait. So once the enemy chopper blows up this antenna tower, we're going to fire one last shot into the tail. That guy falls out. They crash in. And I assure you, they're not counted as kills. And neither is that guy. Right? We're all good here. Wow, I still can't hit that guy. I was trying all day yesterday, and I still couldn't hit him. These are just bonus shots. Don't need to do it.
Sometimes that's just what it is. Do we have a quick moment?
Absolutely.
I just want to quickly shout out all the people that also rated and hosted the event today. For example, Sonic with 10 people, with Kamikaze that also rated the stream. All Lucas also, a runner that we see later in the event, with Obscure, and many, many more. Thank you so much for supporting Limeade 2.0. We're
Wait a
gonna
minute.
fix the timeline, all right? Yeah.
Wait, is that who I think it is?
I think I know this fella.
Yep, we saved Hideo Kojima.
GG.
Yep, that was the big suspense. Alright, so I guess, yeah, if you had anything else to read off, this would be another good time since I'm just waiting for loads and we'll get the next side up rolling.
Excellent. Right now, we have nothing new to confirm. I think I've said them all a little bit too early. So it's my first time reading out donations. But as always, it's a great pleasure to be here. Again, Limeade 2.0 is here to support Solid Strife, one of our community members, who's a little bit in a dire situation. He's a father of two, and he could definitely need our support. So everyone who's here, if you just want to retweet our announcements, if you just want to watch, it's all appreciated. Thank you so much, of course, for being here with us today.
Alright, so this next mission we are meant to acquire a cassette tape containing some intel. There are two different ones you can get. There's one in the guards tower, which is a fake cassette tape, and another which is the actual cassette tape, which is further in the base, but we're gonna go for the one that's closer. Since for this category, it doesn't matter which one you get. The one in the tower is easier and faster to grab. So we threw a flare at the start to give Morpho a head start for a reason more than just extracting, while we use the flare to say hi to this guy while we hold him up. Just like in the first mission, the guards react really weird to flares. They just don't see you for a little bit. Then we're gonna grab these smokes. Then we're gonna freak that guy out by shooting the wall, which is gonna stop two of these guys from patrolling forward. Then we're gonna throw a smoke right up here. And we're gonna shoot down at the ground, which is gonna freak out that guard. Alright, here's our not fake cassette tape. As we're now gonna leave the mission area, jumping out of the catwalk like so. Now, Morpho is here just as a decoy while we prep ourselves to turn on our stealth camouflage in the Jeep by just throwing a smoke grenade in it while you drive. So while they focus all their attention on Morpho, I'm just going to be driving out of the mission area. It's a similar tactic that you'll find in Phantom Pain speedruns, where it's the same method of having a smoke in a moving vehicle. It just kind of provides a moving shroud where guards won't see you from far away. It is not foolproof. They will see you up close, but from a far distance, it will get the job done. And see, just like that, they didn't know what happened. They just see a helicopter flying overhead. There's some guy freaking about, you know, ricochet, and meanwhile, I'm just driving out with smoke trailing behind me.
I think somebody said, what was that noise?
I don't know, I mean, I heard too many noises. Maybe it was a helicopter. That clown sounds like a Jeep. Yeah, it does. Sort of. Oh, man. All right, so the last side op, which we have two extra ops, which are more or less DLC varianted. I mean, all the editions have it now. So we have to destroy 3 out of the 4 anti-air turrets. And the way I'm going to do it is a little bit risky, but it is the fast way to do it. So I'm just going to say we'll go for it. I do have a safer method in case it fails. So we're going to grab this rocket launcher, which we have available to us at the start thanks to New Game Plus. Fire a grenade launcher around in the distance. Then we're going to fire another one there. I'm actually going to make sure I didn't kill that guy. Let's see. Oh, I'm under the wrong thing. Okay, it didn't count, so I got lucky. Typically, you don't want that guy near the turret like that when you blow it up. But since I had the grenade launcher set from far enough away, you know, it's all good. You know, because the turret blowing up is no different than having a barrel go off with a guard next to it, but you have to be very delicate on how you do it. Alright, so this is what I was waiting for, was this guy to show up, because sometimes he can be there and other times he's not. I mean, it's ground zeros, it's random, nothing makes sense. Alright, so there's Morpho, who we called at the very start. And just before we exit the mission area via Morpho, we're gonna wait for this tank to roll up. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. So I guess I detonated my C4 a little bit late. So now we're just gonna have to try to, like, back this up, if we can. Okay, yep, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, for some reason, I think I detonated it a little bit late. It can happen. So we'll try it again. And then if all else fails, there is a safer method. It doesn't involve, you know, so many things to go right. Alright, so grab the rocket launcher, blow up the turret over there. Aim at the turret in the distance. The one close by. Okay, then we're gonna hop over the sledge again. Because again, every time you blow up 3 out of the 4 turrets, it's gonna trigger a tank to spawn, which is what we're trying to set up again. Okay, so we're gonna stop right around here. Plant 3 C4s, since that's the minimum that you need to blow it up. Okay, and as you can see, this time the guard isn't here. You know, that's what makes the game frustrating to run at times, is, like, you deal with things where guard's there one time and then he's there, or not there the next time. Oh, wait, did I say that he wasn't there? Yeah, he was there, but I just didn't see it. Okay, this method is trolling me, so we're gonna do the safer method. You know, I guess maybe House, they were just getting bullied too much and they just wanted some payback from all the other missions. Alright, so, my bad, chat. So instead, we're gonna call it in the middle.
You need to take out the anti-air emplacements.
Still gonna use our 2 weapons here. And then instead, we're gonna snipe underneath this barrel. And then use this grenade launcher right here. Okay, then we're gonna redirect him here. I'm gonna take this extremely safe, making sure they don't see me. While we're gonna plant all of our C4 right before this tank rolls up. Okay, then we're gonna blow them all up. And then we wait for Morpho to pick us up.
Excellent. Do we have a quick moment?
Yep, go for it.
Cool. We have a donation by Jameson Runs, who donated $10. He's saying, although I don't know Strife personally, it is important for us as common to support each other during tough times. Wish you the best, Strife. Well done in talks. We also have Ipazzo, who donated $1, saying, I love using rocket launchers to destroy choppers on a stealth no-kills run. Decent.
Alright, so that's the end of the mission. What I did was the old strat, which is where you kind of stay in the area that you are and then exit from a different landing zone. The other strat I tried to do twice is faster by roughly, I think it's like 20 to 25 seconds. It depends on how fast you are getting to the exit. But as you can see, there's just a number of things that can happen throughout this run. It's why the estimate is as generous as it is. But if there was a mission to give me problems, that one doesn't, you know, surprise me. It's just, you know, it's one of those things where it either goes very well or very bad. There's hardly any middle ground. So now we're going to be beginning the first of 2 extra ops, which when the game first came out, PlayStation got Deja Vu, Xbox got Deja Vu, both reference nostalgia missions. Now, since the game's been released and its updates, I mean, you know, all the editions have all the missions now. Oh, wait, I messed up. I'm sorry. I meant to do something really cool here, and I kind of scuffed it, so it's a really cool cinematic here. Sorry, speedrunner habit.
Muscle memory. It happens.
So we have yet another important person taking part in this marathon today because, you know, Big Boss, he's kind of tired. He needs a rest. So someone else is going to take his place going into Omega Camp. Or is it Shadow Moses? Wait a minute. Who is that? Wait, we're playing Metal Gear Solid 1 now? I mean, it looks like it, sounds like it. But it's not. Yeah, you did.
Kept you waiting.
Yep, Deja Vu is a MGS1 flashback mission where you have to recreate 1 out of 6 possible cutscenes referencing the original Metal Gear Solid 1, so we're only going to do just the minimum, which is just picking up a certain set of grenades. Wait, is that a hind D? Wait a minute. Grenades? On a helipad? And spotlights?
This brings back some memories.
It's funny how he says that given who I'm playing. Alright, so we're gonna do what is called the vent glitch.
Oh, I know this.
Yeah, well, not the vent glitch that we're all familiar with in MGS1, but it's a different form where instead of being able to go out of bounds and kind of like cut the game in half, instead what it allows us to do is it allows us to stand upright, going out of bounds partially, allowing you to stand up, dive to the exit, just basically dive to the end of the vent since it's just a loading threshold that you have to reach. There's other things you can do with the vent glitch, going underneath the map and a bunch of other silly things, but unfortunately we won't be able to do those. But we're now on the final mission, which we have yet another VIP guest. Unfortunately, this cinematic is way too long to show it, so we're just gonna go right into it. You know, because, I mean, wouldn't be Metal Gear without showing some love to our friend Raiden. Wait. Oh, this is Raiden from Revengeance. Yeah, you guys thought I was going to say Raiden from MGS2. Okay, so to summarize this mission, we got to take out these fake Marines known as Snatchers while we carefully not kill the real ones. So we're going to be using the bolt-action sniper, which again is made available at the beginning via New Game Plus. Then we're going to use this checkpoint, which is similar to the Renegade mission, where it's just going to move things along. Guards will bleed out, yada yada.
I've sent the target's predicted field of movement to your iDroid. Eliminate the snatchers posing as Marines.
Okay, then we're going to throw this grenade right behind this generator here. Trust me, nobody heard that. Then we're going to run up here. And then 3 things here. We're going to blow up this barrel. Take out the camera. Then we're going to say, hands up. Okay, don't move. That's fine. So by holding them up, the game just acknowledges that you neutralized them, even though you didn't really do anything. But it is faster than trying to, like, you know, wound them, trank them, stun them. Correct, Kaz. That was a Snatcher.
Good work, Raiden. All Snatchers confirmed eliminated and survivors neutralized. The analysis can wait. We need to get you.
Alright, so House, if you would like to chime in, I'm just gonna get prepped for the second half of this.
Ooh.
Okay. Alright, so if you had your fill of snatchers, well, the game's gonna send you a whole lot more and then some. So it's basically a snatcher guard rush, if you will. They come in waves, they spawn in at certain times, which is why I detonated that C4 behind a door. And in addition to the snatchers, you got this helicopter you gotta deal with. And then you'll notice that I'm unequipping the rocket launcher part of the way through the reload animation. It just makes it faster. You don't have to like go through like the whole reload. Just gotta wait for the ammo to reach 1. Wow, that was a nice backup.
Not bad.
Alright. So last shot on the helicopter behind the building. Then we give a nice shout out to and that is Ground Zeroes.
Perfect. So time, right?
No, time will come up on the last IGT scorecard.
Yes, yes.
Also, Kaz has something important to tell us. Wait, what?
Well,
I am on the chopper.
I got the right one.
I'm pretty sure I'm on the chopper, right?
Chop, chop, come on.
Oh, apparently I didn't get on the chopper. Sorry, buddy. So time's gonna come up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time.
Perfect.
All right, mission clear.
A very clean 33-40.
Already? I'm gonna miss having a guy like
Yes,
you.
Kaz, unfortunately, I do have to go. Alright, so that is Ground Zero Stealth No Kills. Hope you all enjoyed it. Once again, it was a absolute blast to be able to run this game again. You know, for Limeade. And, you know, House and Apache, thanks for doing what you're doing. Or, actually, no, I think Apache's up in the chill lounge. Well, shout-outs to Apache Smash anyway.
Still
Follow him. Yeah, follow him at Apache Smash on Twitter, first off. And then, you know, thanks, House, for hosting this first run. So I will skedaddle out of here so you can get ready for the Ed Boy block, I believe it's called. And, yeah, I'll sit back and enjoy that for a bit. So, you know, I'll be back for the VE Tanker Tournament tomorrow, as well as Twin Snakes on Sunday. So, got lots of excitement coming up this weekend. So, strap yourselves ready, because you're all going for a ride.
Exactly. This is just the beginning. Thank you so much, Jojo. It was a pleasure having you. Quick shout out to Stephen UK, who donated $13.87. I assume if it's British, that's 10 British pounds. Thanks so much. Before we go to intermission, quick note, we need to restart the stream just for a quick tech check, and then we'll be right back with the App Boy segment. Thanks so much, and stay tuned.